Welcome back to Fresh on Clips. It's Noah Baskin here with Luca Kassab.
Let's get right into it. Clippers, 8-2 since December 6th. A win versus Denver, a win versus Utah, a win versus Portland, a win versus Sacramento, a win versus Golden State, a blowout win versus Indiana, a win versus Dallas, and then a loss versus OKC, a
Mm,
loss versus Boston, but a win versus Charlotte. And let's note, OKC, Boston, Charlotte, no Kawhi Leonard.
yeah,
Let's first start Charlotte today. Just finished as we filmed 3 minutes ago. Russell Westbrook tonight, 14 points, 11 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. Russell Westbrook. This guy, if one of Kawhi, PG, Harden, if one of them is out, Russell Westbrook should be playing at least 25 minutes or starting.
yeah. I completely agree. I mean, we've seen it through our 9 game win streak, and tonight, especially tonight, Westbrook's his effort. He has the most energy. When he comes in, our defense shifts. Like our whole energy just picks up. I mean, he almost had a triple double tonight. So I think that just shows how important Russell Westbrook is to our team. Not when we're healthy, but even when we're not healthy. When he can step up for our star players.
I'd say that the Westbrook Harden minutes this season have been really shaky.
Yeah,
But
very.
nights like tonight, they really show that
Yeah.
when the
Well,
players around them are hitting shots, it's possible to play the two of them together.
well, a couple of games during our nine game win streak too. I don't know which ones exactly. They looked good together in their minutes, but then there was a couple of times where I was wondering why the heck Ty Lue had them in together.
So they played 3 minutes together against Utah, 7 minutes together against Portland, and in those minutes they were a plus 11. But then they played against Dallas, they played 7 minutes together and they were a zero because
Yeah,
they
that
had
Dallas game, I was watching that. That was really hard. That was really hard to watch.
one big stretch where they looked great together in the first half, but then in the second half, when Kawhi was on the bench, they were in together, and that's where the lead depleted. So they
Yeah,
evened out there.
yeah.
Noting Kawhi, first off, Grant Williams. I hope everything goes wrong for you.
Bro, him and Joe Ingles.
So Kawhi Leonard, in our 7 game win streak stretch, he averaged 30.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, a steal, a block. But here's what I think is the most interesting:
Yeah.
61% from the field, 52% from three, and 96% from the line.
Only player since Larry Bird to do that.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird. Take that in, Larry Bird. But Kawhi Leonard, as well as he's been playing 25 of our 28 games so far, hip contusion.
Yeah.
Ty Lue keeps saying he's day to day, but I did my research. Hip contusion is supposed to be 4 to 6 weeks for a full recovery.
Ooh.
It's been out
Dr.
3 years.
Bob. Dr. Kassab on the case. Well, no, I think we've seen this. I'm obviously when Kawhi gets injured and he's missing games, it worries us more because of his injury history. I mean, we've seen it last year when he tore his ACL or whatever meniscus.
Yeah.
They said that it was just a sore knee or whatever they said it was. Then a week later, they're like, "Oh no, it's torn." So who knows if this injury is worse than what it is, and Kawhi's trying to play it off. Let's hope it's not, but you never know. So that's why I'm a little worried. But I think when he has been playing, like you just said, he's been playing amazing, and I think it just shows how great Kawhi Leonard can be when he's healthy.
Watch the Clippers against OKC, Boston, even Charlotte tonight. If you watch them, it's evident how much better of a team they are
Yeah,
with Kawhi Leonard. But then
yeah,
you also watch them against a team like Dallas, for example. Without PG, it's evident how much better of a team they are with PG.
yeah,
So I think all that's been shown with the injuries, and it hasn't been a ton. It's been 3 games for Kawhi now, 2 games for
yeah.
PG.
Eh,
They take us as far as we're gonna go.
Yeah. And the 2 games Kawhi or well he's missed 3 now, but the two first games, the Thunder and the Celtics. I mean the Thunder game that was a tough game off a back-to-back, a couple hours of rest. I don't want to make excuses, but I mean I don't want to say I was expecting to lose that game, but I'm not upset about losing that game. I think, it's kind of expected. So I'm not too down after our 9 game win streak and our win tonight. I think those two losses were as expected, and I don't think right now it's the end of the world. I think I'm pretty happy at how the Clippers are doing right now.
I agree with that, but what I will say is if the Clippers continue, right? Let's say Kawhi's out another 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah,
The Clippers continue to play this lackluster, lack of effort, lack of
yeah,
defensive intensity type of
defense, yeah,
basketball like they did tonight, like they
yeah.
did against Boston,
Almost
allowing
lost
them
us the
more than
game
10
tonight.
shots. If
Almost lost the game.
if we continue to play like this, I'm done. This team
Yeah,
is not a championship worthy team if you need Kawhi Leonard to play defense.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty frustrating to watch. I mean, there's no effort at some points. It's crazy.
Paul George, elite defensive player, fourth or third best defender on the team behind Terence Mann and Kawhi Leonard. But we saw in that Boston game and we saw it tonight. There is a lack of effort from the guy at
Yeah.
times.
Dude, it was happening in the fourth quarter. We went back up by like 9 or 10, and a PG he gets fouled on it. He misses like a couple layups or he gets fouled. One of whatever. He's jogging back. He's jogging on defense the whole possession. He's not down in his defensive stance. I was watching and I'm yelling at the TV like, what the hell is he doing? I mean, just no effort at all whatsoever.
Also, we got to think as good of a defender as he is on the ball, off the ball, it's been a problem. I'm
Yeah.
pointing to a specific play in Boston
I
against
already
Boston.
know I already know what you're gonna say, yeah.
His off-ball defense has been awful, and that's what's holding him back defensively. But
Yeah,
specific play, Zubas has one-on-one with Horford.
yeah, and he
He's
doubled.
guarding Derek White, and PG comes down to double Horford,
Yep.
leaving Derek White, a 40% three-point shooter, fringe all-star this year. You heard me say it.
Relax.
Fringe all-star this year, wide open. When
Yeah.
Horford, 6'9", half the size of Zubas,
Yeah,
is a
not athletic. Zoo. I mean, you saw Zoo's reaction after. Zoo was pissed.
exactly lack of IQ there.
Yeah.
Look, PG fan, favorite player in the NBA, but I'm gonna call him out. He deserves it. Podcast P, become defensive P. Come on now.
I mean, Harden's been better defensively than PG.
Stop. We're not there yet. Stop. Harden's defensive effort has been great for us. I'll give it to him. But he
Yeah.
also has stretches where he looks awful.
Yeah.
I'm pointing mainly
Okay.
OKC, Boston. They were targeting him, and
Yeah.
partially because he looked exhausted.
Yeah.
But still, he's had good games defensively, but I'm not ready to say top five defender on the team yet.
Okay.
Let's talk about Harden real quick. I had my doubts. You did not, but he's really become the regular season player I thought he would be.
Yeah.
No, regular season. It's made
I
Zoo and Theis have looked great on offense.
yeah.
Harden to Zoo all of a sudden, Shaq to Kobe, Kobe to Shaq. And Harden, the whole thing, 21 point fourth quarter against Indiana is going to be the highlight
That
of
was I mean, let me just say really quick. I wasn't able to watch the first half of that game. I was on a trip and I was out at dinner. I get back, I turn on the TV, and I just see Harden hit 4 threes in a row. That was the most excited I've been watching a Clipper game in the past season. I mean, well, since the playoffs last year when we won game one. I was so excited. I mean, that was just crazy to watch. And I think that just shows what James Harden is capable of and what he can bring to our team.
that's going to be what's highlighted is that quarter. Because obviously it's a great quarter. But if anything, what I'd say the biggest thing that Harden's brought for us is open shots for everyone else.
Playmaking, yeah.
Norm Powell, yes, he's struggling a little bit the last couple games, but the guy's hitting what, 43% of his threes right now?
Yeah, really high. Yeah.
And it's a guy like Norm Powell who's excellent, elite catch and shoot guy. We saw that in Toronto, we saw that in Portland. Now he's here doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Having him wide open because you have to choose PG, Kawhi, Harden, or Norm Powell,
Yeah.
been amazing.
Dude,
And
that's what I was saying in the beginning. I said he's going to open up the floor for us and be a huge playmaker. And you were hating.
I'm still hating. And
A guy who had a 20 assist game last year, a couple of them, I think.
until Harden brings me some playoff success, I will be hating.
Okay. Let's hope he does it this year.
Last thing I'll say about the Kawhi injury, Harden slash PG stepping up. PG's only since during this win streak averaging 21, 5, and 4. Two
Yeah,
steals and a block, right? 46, 49, 46, 95. But he needs to shoot more, especially if Kawhi's out.
yeah,
This team is best when Paul George is aggressive, shooting
yeah,
the ball and opening up the floor because when he's aggressive, guess
yeah.
what? Catch and shoot's coming for everyone else.
Well, I think it was against the Thunder. I forget which one, but I remember we texted each other like, why Paul George had like 8 points, or he had all 10 of our
That
points
was
at
against Boston.
Boston. Okay, yeah, and he didn't get the ball. It was the third quarter, and he didn't touch the ball once, and that's when the Celtics just kept scoring and scoring and scoring.
It's
Why would we
first.
not give PG the ball? Uh, I mean, that's just an example. If he needs to get the ball, he needs to demand the ball more. He needs to be more aggressive. We've seen what he's capable of. In the beginning of the year, he was playing amazing. I mean, he's still playing amazing, but
He's still
he could
playing
do,
well, all-star
yeah,
caliber.
yeah. But I mean, he can be way better.
All I'll say with PG is, as you mentioned, Boston game, 16 of our 24 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Comes out of the game, and all of a sudden, Boston's up 17. And then when he checks back in, Harden's sitting here going dribble, 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 jack,
yeah,
dribble, 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 pass with 4 on the clock.
yeah.
But PG needs to be more aggressive. Another guy who may have to be more aggressive or figure out what he's doing, Terrence
Nope.
Mann.
Uh, I honestly, I love Terence Mann, but I've been hating on him a little bit. I mean, it's honestly it's so frustrating to watch Terrence Mann play basketball right now. I'm being completely honest with you. I'd rather see Kobe Brown out there, Norman Powell, Russell Westbrook, Daniel Theis, PJ Tucker. Okay,
Beats,
not PJ Tucker, not
beats.
PJ Tucker. Brandon Boston. I mean, Terrence Mann, yes, he's great defensively, but his offense is really hurting us. Yes, people all go through slumps, but I think it's time for him to get out of it because I don't know how much longer this can
Get
keep
out
up.
of it.
This is taking a while, bro.
See, if it's pretty evident that yet again we are split because you're more on the give Terrence's minutes to other people, which to
Yeah.
be fair, Ty did do today, 20 minutes for Terrence today.
Yeah.
But I'm on the let's stay patient. He's
Yeah,
coming.
well, no, no. I'll give him some more time. I mean, it's still like midway through the season, but
Just call
once
for him to play less minutes. Come on now.
like 20, no, 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 yes, but I still think we need it. He's still a great player. We've seen what he's done. He scored 40 points for us or 39, whatever. But I think that if give him like 10 more games, if he's not stepping up, I think it's time to lower his minutes by a huge margin. I mean, there's been some. Uh, I can't even say it makes me so frustrated sometimes watching him play basketball.
So statistically, Terrence Mann 6.2 points, 2.8 boards, 2 assists, 34, 25, 78. Right? And it's some of the mid ranges too, where he's short on mid ranges. He's short on threes. And it
Short
seems like,
on layups.
yeah, it seems like his three is just the same miss every time. But for
Yeah.
me, seeing the guy, he's statistically a career 3-point shooter of 36.3%. And before this year, he was at 38.1%.
Yeah.
I know what the guy can do. It's all mental. It's always been
Yeah.
all mental for Terrence Mann. His defense is too valuable to the team. And as Ty said today in his interview, what he brings everything else. It's not just the scoring. Yes, the open 3-point shooting. Yes, the layups and the mid ranges would help. But he does so much on the other end of the court between hustling, making plays, defensively, holding Halliburton to 3 for 12, 8 points, 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you can't play him less than 20 minutes. And I know he'll find his stroke. We've seen him start slow before, like last year. It's once he
Yeah.
has a big game, once he has that big 20-point game, 50% from three, that's going to be when it comes.
Gonna be coming this Thursday or
Friday against Memphis.
Friday against Memphis. I'm calling it. He's gonna give Jaw a 30 piece.
And Terrence Mann, well, we saw Luke Kennard get benched continuously by Ty Lue for not shooting. Terrence Mann getting this leash is, I think, helping us.
Yeah.
We were to bench him the way we benched Luke, we'd have Luke Kennard 2.0, hesitant to shoot even more than he was before. I like that Ty's reassuring him because we
No,
know how he can be.
yeah, I agree with that. I'm glad we're giving him a little more of a leash, but it's just frustrating to watch. That's all my point is. And I don't know how much longer I can. I mean, it's just frustrating. But yes, I do like how we're not giving up on him right now because he is a very valuable player to our team, like you said, in many other ways.
So we got most of the big guys out of the way, but shout out Zoo, by the way. I was gonna give him flowers, but we've been giving him flowers, and Zoo's just been great on both ends of the court. So 16 and 14 today, big game. Thank you, Harden, for that. But Kobe Brown, Amir Coffee, two guys who are below Terence Mann in the rotation. Amir Coffee as a starter has been averaging 10.3 points a game. Yet again, another good defender. Nice plug and play guy. But would you say that Coffee should continue to start even if we have our big three?
No, I think coffee should get. I think coffee should get that. Sorry, that was just such a dumb question.
Hey, the Twitter coaches have been saying Coffee
Okay.
should start over Man. So
No, I don't agree with that. I know I was just hating on T-Man, but I don't agree with that. I mean, listen, I think Coffee should be getting minutes now, but I don't know if he should be starting when we have Kawhi back and we have PG and Harden healthy. But I must say, over the past, Coffee's been on our team, what, 4 or 5 seasons now?
yeah,
I mean, he's
definitely.
shown
Yeah.
time and time again. He steps up when his name is called and he's always ready. I don't think there's been a terrible game from Amir Coffee. I mean, sometimes he has some bad shooting
I thought
performances.
he played pretty poorly today. I will say that.
Yeah, he missed a couple of
2 points, 1 for 4, and he was letting
yeah,
that random guard number 7.
yeah,
um,
McGowan. I don't even know who he is.
Allen.
Bryce McGowan, yeah. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's what I think it's better not to have Coffee starting. I mean, that's just a terrible take in my opinion. There's no reason to even attempt that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What do
Coffee,
you?
I disagree that I think that even when everyone's healthy, I think that Kobe Brown should get minutes over him, but that we'll get into that in a second. Coffee, as a starter, 10.3 points per game, as I said, shooting only 32% from three. I thought it was way higher because
Yeah,
in state he was hitting
that's a
everything,
that's surprising.
but somehow 32% from three. I think Boston and OKC played a big role because I don't think he hit one in either. He went 0 for 2
Yeah,
tonight, but his defense has been good. Great plug and play energy guy. Same type of role that Nico Batum plays, as Jim Jackson said today.
yeah, caught him like a little bit too. I like that.
But Kobe Brown, we'll get to that because I think Kobe Brown should be playing over him. But Kobe Brown, last 5 games, 50% 3-point shooting compared to the 27% he was shooting prior. Big step up there. Defensively, he's lived up to the promise I was made by Twitter and Iowa fans. He's,
Well,
yeah.
I just want to say. I feel like Kobe Brown is the first rookie we've actually given minutes in a long time. I mean, that's fair to say, right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like actual like rotational minutes consistently. Um, and so about he's a rookie, so there's certain mistakes he makes that are expected because he's a rookie. Like nobody else on the team would be making those. So, but I do actually agree with you. I think Kobe Brown should be playing over Coffee, and I think he just needs more game reps. I mean, like you said, he's been pretty solid. It's a couple of mistakes, but like I said, I think it's because he's a rookie, and you just got to forget about those and teach him. It's teaching moments.
Exactly. Like the fouling of Tatum on that three.
Yeah, and
That's,
he's done that a couple of times.
yeah, but that's something as you play, as you get reps,
Yeah, and
come
you
down.
see after Russ talking to him, PG explaining to him. So it's just like I said, learning, and he just needs reps. And I think if he keeps getting, even if it's 8 minutes a game for the rest of the year, I think we'll see a huge improvement by the end of the season and for next year.
I like the versatility he brings defensively because as we saw today, they were hunting him. They were trying to get the switch on him, Rozier
Yeah,
was. And he stepped up. There was one play he got a steal off him,
yeah.
went
He's
down
a
and him.
big body.
Big body, 6'8", but big, big and muscular.
My boy's like 400 pounds on those.
Yeah, he's been great defensively for us. So I would give him the minutes, especially with his 3-point shooting getting more comfortable because we see it often where a rookie gets into the NBA, struggles from three for their
Yeah.
first 20 or so games.
I mean, he's still hesitant. Sometimes, like today, he pass an open shot and you could hear Westbrook yell, "Shoot the ball."
Yeah, that's all Russ ever does.
Yeah, but I mean, like teaching moments, and I think I actually agree. I think he should be getting the minutes over Coffee.
But we'll see what happens there. Clippers, they've looked good, hopefully. Kawhi Leonard, come back soon. We need you against John Morant and his 4-0 Grizzlies in his stretch.
And
So
then Grizzlies, Lakers, Suns,
Grizzlies,
or
Heat,
Suns,
Grizzlies, Heat, Suns,
Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah.
This should be
Oh wait, no, Lakers.
entertaining stretch. There's someone between the Lakers and the Suns,
Yeah.
but it should be an entertaining stretch, a competitive stretch. And Terence Mann, as Big Nani Noah Baskin said, 20 points coming against Memphis on Friday.
Yep.
All right, since we're calling things, you
Oh,
know,
sorry. Okay, we play the Suns twice in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, that's why I was confused.
since we're calling things, Kobe Brown first career 20-point game coming, five
Oh,
pointers.
against who? Are we talking about who?
Miami on
Miami? All right.
New Year's Day.
You
That's a
know
Kobe
who?
Brown matchup.
Okay. And you know who? Oh yeah, him versus Jamie.
Jaime Hawkins.
Yep. Yeah, we play the Pelicans in between the Lakers and Suns. So,
Scheduled loss.
Clippers bring it in. 5 seconds to go. Tie game. Seatbelts are fastened. Lou Williams for the win. Bingo!
Oh my goodness.
God, he got it! 1 second left. Clippers by 2.
The three for the tie. Oh my goodness. I don't believe what I